What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and a first impression of the much hyped and controversial fragrance Rasasi Hawas Black Edition. A lot of people have speculated it's a clone of Aventus Absolu. Some people have claimed it's a different kind of version or taste of Nishane Hacivat. But if you've been on my channel long enough, you know that I personally do not like comparing fragrances. But just so you know, I have had my taste of Creed Aventus. Again, this is not an empty vial, so it's still there. I have a different taste of Beautifulest 11, and then there's Villain Perfumery, Morning Chest, which kind of resembles or kind of like trades on the line of Aventus by itself, and of course Al Hermine's La Venture. And of course, I have not smelled Absolu and I do not intend to smell it, and I'm not gonna go into comparisons. So guys, if you are a first-time visitor on my channel, make sure you are subscribed and hit the thumbs up button, because Brian's Broadcast is not gonna do any comparison. I'm just gonna tell you only what I feel about this fragrance that I'm holding in my hand. So first time smelling Rasasi Hawas Black Edition. And guys, like I said, if you have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. I keep my contents pretty simple, straightforward. I don't like hyping things up. Let's see what this is all about. So from the presentation, it's got kind of like a texture on the box, which is very nice. And over here, of course, it's like a snake skin, and it also has this rich kind of feeling as if it was like a real piece of leather right there. So it's got this nice feeling and texture, almost like a rubbery feel to it. Side, I was mainly like tempted because of the bottle design. A little bit of scratch here and there. This is Hawas Black Edition. Sorry about the lighting, guys, but this is the beautiful bottle. And look at the juice color. It's kind of like amber, if you see. So on the sides, it's cleared out, and on the front and back, it's blacked out. Beautiful bottle, I must say. Of course, the typical Rasasi cap with the snake coiling around. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff. I mean, in the hand, it feels really good. Let me quickly tell you the notes for those of you who have not looked it up. So as per iFragrances, on the top you've got pineapple, grapefruit, and bergamot. A lot of citruses, juicy citruses, and fruity notes too. And on the mids you've got cedarwood, patchouli, and jasmine. And on the base you've got oak moss and amber. So I'm just gonna go on skin directly and give you my honest opinion of what I feel about Rasasi Hawas Black Edition. I'm gonna go on skin directly. Atomizer check, but honestly, I'm really liking the juice color though. Let's see. Okay, atomizer's got very good distribution. Oh man, whew. That initial alcohol blast is a bit too sharp. I think it's gonna take a while to open up. Okay, on the top, there's a juicy factor, but not a super fruity pineapple kind of vibe yet. So it's more or less of a mixture, and it's not like a super fruity mixture. I must say the grapefruit is pretty much prominent over here. There's a bit of sharpness from the grapefruit, and the bergamot, it's kind of adding to that like a fruity nuance, and the pineapple is adding to the juicy factor. So it's not overly like a too much fruity or too much sharp grapefruit or too much sour. I would say like it's pretty much light in the opening. Maybe it's gonna take a while, you know, like this is the first time I'm spraying it, so maybe the alcohol needs to go away a bit, a couple more sprays, and then it's probably gonna settle in. But some floral nuance going on in the background, you can tell right from the beginning. Some kind of creamy, woody vibe as well. Not too creamy, but you know, like it's not that super dry, woody vibe. I think it's coming from the cedar and patchouli. Patchouli is probably adding to some depth, a bit of darkness and some depth. But one thing I can say right away is that oak moss is not super pronounced 100%, because like for me personally, Beautifulest has too much oak moss. Sometimes it almost feels very bitter and like green, deep green kind of oak moss, and some of that smoky, more pronounced smoky nuance. Whereas maybe if you're smelling Alhermain's L'Aventure, this one has a more refined approach to it. Although this one smells fruity in the opening, but the oak moss is pretty prominent, like you feel it somewhere towards the mids. But this one, Hawas Black, Rasasi Hawas Black, doesn't have that vibe. It's slowly opening up. So I guess like anybody who just got it, maybe you just need to let this bottle sit for a while. I'm gonna let mine sit for a while, but maybe, in a day or two, I'll be doing a couple more wearings and, I'm gonna let this bottle sit for a while. Yeah, I must say, if you are looking to buy this, anywhere in between $45 to $50, go for it. Anything beyond that, please don't go for it, because I think like this, it's not something very groundbreaking, but in my opinion, honest opinion, this smells very pleasant, soothing. Doesn't smell like a chemical kind of vibe. It's more, I would say it's more rounded, well-rounded. It's smooth. But it's just that the first opening alcohol blast was too much. Like it was very sharp. It just hit my nostrils. Like, it hit me pretty hard. Very much enjoyable. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing fabulous, of course. And again, I'm not gonna go into comparisons, but this thing smells good. Anything in between $45 to $50 range, only then go for it. But in my opinion, nothing groundbreaking. It's not like a must-have unless you have like a couple of fragrances. Then maybe you can just go ahead and grab one bottle of this, because this is gonna cover a lot more grounds. It smells very versatile, crowd-pleasing. It's definitely not gonna draw in the negativity or negative kind of reactions from people around you. Definitely something that can be oversprayed. Doesn't feel too loud. Yeah, that Rasasi punch, power punch is missing over here. Maybe over time it might get better. Yes, it smells very good, neat and clean. Very clean, I must say. And the juice, I would say, I don't know if you can see it, if the phone's doing a good job over here, but it's quite oily. So if you're spraying on your clothes, do it from a distance so that you just get the mist, and because this thing is probably going to stain your clothes if you do it directly up close. So guys, that was my honest first impression about Rasasi Hawas. Not hyping it up, not comparing to anything else, unlike other reviewers will do. But again, because I don't own the real deal, and of course, even if I did, I'm not going to go into comparison. But this thing smells good, nothing groundbreaking, but smells very pleasant. It's very nice. I mean, $45 to $50, go for it. So guys, if you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate all your love and support. Do comment and let me know if you have purchased Rasasi Hawas Black Edition. What's your opinion? What's your thought? What's your experience with this particular fragrance? Let me know, guys. Until the next one, please take care, stay safe, and all the best.